What's up, my legends? It's Scion. We are back, and we're going to take a look at Dauntless today. And this is more or less going to be pretty much what I have done, pretty much to get to this point, and to feel comfortable in the game and have fun in the game and make stuff be not stressful for myself and for people who I'm playing with, teammates. Now, disclaimer: this is just my opinion. I'm pretty sure that there could be other ways to go about doing this. This is just my way of going about doing this. Now, the first thing that I set off to get myself power in the day is I want to determine what type of role I'm going to have. So if you go into your loadout right here, you're gonna notice a few things. Over here you have your perk summary when you put your gear in, stuff like that, and it's usually based off of whatever cells you have, and then sometimes weapons themselves will have a perk on it. So let's say if I want to be somebody who goes after damage on a wounded part, then I want to make sure that I damage a part on the monster and keep attacking that individual part, which will increase my damage. I'll have 40% extra damage versus that wounded part. So if I get +6 on all that, like just pretty much get savagery on all my gear right here, which is definitely possible. You can get your epic version and your blue version and try to spread it out between the individuals and have it on a weapon. If you have a weapon that does that, whether it be a sword or a spear or something like that, and I get myself up to 100%. And just slowly go after that, and just make sure that you skillfully remember what's wounded and what's not wounded, so you can get that maximum damage. If you want to go for staggering, then you want to put that on the hammer, and then of course get all of that on your individual gear and weapons. And that's what I mean by role: a staggerer or a wounded damage person, or maybe you just want to be the person who has good, DPS over time, something like that. Just make sure that you get your burns up. Maybe you want to go after, if you go down right here, it's a part damage. You want to be the person who's going after part damage to break something off and be a breaker. You also have gear that will help you out with that. I believe the quill shot does that. Where's the quill shot? Right there. Right here, the quill shot actually has some savagery on it that will actually help out with that as well. Now, gear. The way gear works in this game is you have your weapons that will give a bonus, and usually weapons, the higher the monster, the better the weapons end up usually being, except for like the Moon Saber that has like a exponentially large coin. I don't even know why this is like, that's just ridiculous. I don't know why it's that high. It shouldn't be that high, but if you get that high, power to you. But most of the other weapons here, they have some type of bonus on them. As you can see right there, like this one has Knockout King. This one has Knockout King 2. As you can see, going off. This pretty much because it has stuff on it. But as you can see, like it individually has like a stat on it. And then some of them have stats underneath as well, which, unique effect. Evading drops 2 mines and stuff like that. So you can just kind of figure out individually which weapon that you want to use that on and build yourself around the build. Now, armor. Go over here. Armor works a little bit differently. What you could do, or what I do, is armor usually, for the most part, early game, there's 2 different sets. It's like the first generation of monsters, second generation of monsters. Let's do Embermane and Helion. Now, what you can do is you can mix and match them if you want to, depending on what type of build you want to go for. Now, you can see right here that, the Hellplate Curious is actually pretty good. So you probably wouldn't necessarily need to do something like that and mix and match it with Embermane, but it makes it a little bit easier if you just don't have the parts and you're struggling to get fire sets. So you just go with that and then, build from there. Now, say things like you have Quill Shot right here, which is a neutral, and I believe Strike's a neutral as well. Now, Quill Shot has savagery on these 2 individual parts. Right here is pretty much barbed, and I particularly hate the Quill Shot's boots. But if you go in Strike, reduces duration of wounded status and then stagger on damage. But if you look at the Strike's helmet and chest, the dodge and overloading is pretty good for bosses that make you move a lot. Say like Embermane. Embermane is a pain in the ass, and it just runs back and forth. But there's plenty of bosses like that stay on you. Valamore is another one that's another pain in the ass that you're gonna need to dodge a lot. So having something like this, you just may want to use this particular set of Valamore. Valamore, I've kind of got it down, but if you're just getting used to that boss, this is definitely something that you want to do to up your dodge and get some type of gear that maybe will help you out with stamina. Yeah, so you kind of mix and match. Like I said, there's going to be 2 different sets that you can use, and they necessarily don't go any higher than the other one. You can level them all up according to wherever you want. If you like the individual, statuses that they have on it or something like that, you can get them to whatever your level is. Now, your level right here, as you see right here, excuse me, if you go to mastery, you're going to notice right here that they actually have rewards. So if you look at your rewards, you see your Slayer level, and you can see basically where you're at. So my max upgrade right now at 18 right here is max upgrade plus 10. So I can get my gear up to plus 10. I can't go that far because I actually have to start beating the dire, which is what I'm up to, the dire level of patrols and monsters, and I just started doing that, with Valamir and all that type of stuff. So that's where I'm at right now, which is fine. But my my rank is actually higher than where my progression is right now, which is fine. You also have your behemoths right here, where you can see pretty much behemoth mastery, what's coming up next, which is always good. Helps you out right here to let you know what you're gonna get and what you can strive for. Same thing with weapons. As you get your weapons up, I don't really use a whole lot of weapons. I really need to do better with that, but I kind of don't like all of them. I just recently got into pistols, we're going to talk about in this video, and we've been doing pikes and swords. You see, swords is like my main weapon, and as you can see right here, my sword mastery level is almost up to 11, and to keep going, you can actually keep, getting some nice stuff. You also get new attacks, and this gold offense core, all of this stuff is good. Same thing with this, you start getting extra stuff over here, getting your extra cool attacks, scope sights and all that. I want to get my pistol stuff up because pistol has become relatively good for me to actually use, which is what we're going to talk about next. All right, so if you make things easier for you in this game early, if you're not doing that well with the weapons and bosses are kicking your ass, what you can do is you can go pistols. All right, so let's go in. We're actually going to go and we're going to fight something. And I'm going to show you this in action. Now, let's do a patrol because still have to do this. All right, we'll do it then. And I'm going to have to, this is a blaze. I have blaze armor on. Good. I have to take this weapon off though. And we're going to use pistol for this. And I don't think I have ice yet built up for pistol. We're going to run over there and try to get there real quick before this patrol kicks. Now, patrols are particularly good when it comes to if you want to start getting orbs. Usually get like 10 orbs, but if you have the battle pass, then the battle pass will get you some extra as well. Let's see if we can do this. We got 26 seconds. We need a blizzard barrel. Oh, I don't even have a lot, so this is not even gonna matter. It's fine. We can go with it like this. Let's just go in. All right, which one is it? It's Charlog. Oh, this is gonna be easy. I do not have a frost weapon pistol, but this is fine. I'll just ready up. Let these guys do what they're gonna do. Now, like I was saying, patrols will get you usually between 10 to 20 orbs, which allow you to upgrade your items. They're very good when it comes to that. Upgrade your weapons, upgrade your armor. Some of them are easy. You can start with if you're struggling with it, just do like the easier patrols to get your feet wet a little bit so you can handle things a little bit better. I'm going to show you the easy way to handle it though now, literally with this. And the next thing after patrols is just understanding bosses, because if you can just understand bosses, it makes your life a whole lot easier. And it just makes life easier. So I'm going to show you the reason why I'm saying pistol, and I'm calling this pistol carry, because the way that you use pistols is a little bit loud. Cut this down a little bit. Last Dante. Alright, let's find this boss. Love how quick it is to actually get into a fight. Pistols, what I do is I stay medium range on the boss, and I'm being a constant damage to the boss and a constant pain in the ass, and I want the boss to actually attack me and come after me, because as long as you're being steady damage and using your left click skill, and then when you're ready off the cooldown to use your charge skill, the boss will pay attention to you, but you will always have charges to dodge. And because the boss is so far away, you'll be able to see the mechanics and learn the mechanics a whole lot easier than you actually using a melee weapon. So what I suggest is actually using pistol first for the majority of the fights, if you have the ability to use pistol and your pistol is good enough to actually do damage to it. Learn to fight and then turn around and start doing it with the melee weapons. A whole lot easier. And then on top of that, usually what your role is as a pistol user is to support the team, do damage, pick people up, so you can go with a medic cell and do multiple medic cells if you want to. That way, if you if somebody gets down, you can just pick them up back up and give them a full heal. So, and just make sure that people know, like, bruh, like, do not res yourself. Like, let me res you so I can full heal you. Where is that at? Over here. Very good. I can't see Jack. Oh, there he is. You also want to make sure that you pay attention to elements. Elements are very important. Like, I went neutral right now because... Where's that even going? I went neutral because I don't have anything ice. But again, my role right now is just to keep constant damage on him, piss him off, not get hit, of course, and pick anybody up who gets knocked down. Also, I have some armor right now that pretty much push that out right there, those mines. Every time my charge is ready, use my charge attack. Make sure I land my charge attack. Attack any part that I can attack, because the pistol really isn't for, you know, doing damage on parts. So see, like him, I would get him if he wasn't like being bathed in fire right now. There's not much I can do, especially if the boss is sitting right there. I just rolled into the fire. Alright, so I'm gonna actually... Oh, he got him. So I'll keep the steady damage on the boss. And again, you see, I'm not really in any much danger. I can pretty much learn to fight if I didn't know to fight. Like, okay, he's gonna do all that stuff. Getting some good damage. Make sure you always getting your good damage. You're staying at this range. Got my speed buff on right now. Now I actually have a skill that I could do that throws out a speed buff like that. Get my charge shot going. And the cool thing about this is you should be able to get easy S pluses like this. Hardly get hit. Make sure you keep your damage up. You're supporting people. Get grenades. There's plenty of there's grenades that can do damage over time to people. You can get grenades that actually will heal. And so, like, again, like with this boss, I can just stay out of that range and just keep hitting him. While it's a little bit harder for other people melee to do anything to him. Now, the point of this boss to hit would be like where his tail meets his ass. And I can even knock it off as a pistol user. Or I can attack his vents and try to stop his vents from doing that bullshit. Alright. Alright, so he's gonna be mad and doing all that. So again, you see I only got hit once because he pretty much ran at me that one time. Bomba is pretty much in trouble. Let me get my buff. Always want to stay in range of him. He's gonna go get Bomba. I'm gonna try to take his attention so he pays attention to me. But I want him to pay attention to me, but he's not really paying attention to me. And then see, I'm shooting that part right there. See, I've been just doing steady damage to him the whole time. I didn't even see that thing. Get the roll out whenever you're on fire. Remember the roll. And again, the reason why you want to go pistol like this is it just, you see I'm doing okay damage to him and not really in trouble. And if there's a point where I actually need to learn to fight, then, you know, I can learn to fight. My dodge meter is always... Why did you pick yourself up, bruh? Like, see, stuff like, just say, like, that, he didn't have to do that. We're not gonna die or anything, but he didn't have to do that. Alright, throw out my buff. Make sure I don't get hit by some fire. Alright, I don't know what Bomba is doing. I think he's left. Bomba need to learn to wait. Stop wasting all your heals, man. Alright. Another little thing is if you still have your pistols out and they're not going away, you can actually try to loot something. And then they'll go away. Also try to pay attention to where the monster goes down. And you'll pretty much run to where the, like as long as you pay attention where the monster goes down and run towards that area, then you'll probably find the monster easily. Very rarely do they don't go where they actually went down or teleported to. Let's see if I can get that ass shot. Now the cool thing is, say everybody dies in this party, I can still continue to do this exact thing what I'm doing right now. I can still continue to do this if everybody dies in the party. It's good if they don't die because it allows me just to keep continuously doing damage to him and screwing him up. Like I said, this should be an easy S+. Even though this boss really isn't hard. It's only a threat 4, but it relatively, you know, same thing. Easy peasy. I got an S. Didn't do enough damage. I probably would have got the S+ if I had a ice weapon. So again, this was a patrol. You can see I got 10 blaze orbs. I would have got more if I broke pieces off, but I didn't break any pieces off, I think. Got a bonus for not being down. Scales, rock hide. I got a sell in the Elite Battle Pass. The Elite Battle Pass is only $9.99 for those of you who want to know that. Me personally, I felt like I'm gonna be playing this, so I might as well, you know, just do it. There's no reason for me not to do it. Works out well. Another thing that you want to do is you want to get friends, man. It makes it easier just to have friends, so you don't have to wait in any type of queue. You don't have to worry about people being bad and just not playing properly, like the Bomba dude. Like, I don't know why he was resurrected himself. Like, you saw we had somebody pistols there. I could easily got him both those times, but is what it is. But I guess he thought because it was an easy, you know, a pretty easy thing there, he didn't have to do that. The other thing is the quest log. You see, I have a lot of quests to actually do. Quest logs are pretty easy to actually pay attention to. Like, see, I gotta break Emberbane a bunch. I hate Emberbane. It's the only boss in this game I really hate. Everything else I can handle. I just don't like Emberbane at all because it's annoying to fight. Slay or Frost Behemoth with a blaze weapon. That's easy. I just haven't done it yet. And you get orbs for doing that. Combat Alchemy, Stagger a Behemoth 5 times with a hammer. Wound a Behemoth 5 times with a war pike. That's not hard to do at all. I actually need to do this because this allows me to start doing my alchemy, and I need to actually pay attention to that. But I want to talk about that later anyway. Launch a barrage, throw grenades and stuff like this. All of this stuff is actually pretty, you know, easy. It starts getting hard at this point when you start doing the dire stuff right here. This is all the goody stuff right here. The fun. All right. And you have the hunt passes, which are at the end. As you can see right here, weekly stuff. This is actually pretty easy to take on too. Complete 10 terror patrols, slay 10 behemoths using a frost weapon, which you see right now. I'm pretty much 9 to 10, so I'm gonna get those heart seekers, which actually allows you to level up your hunt pass. Just all this goody stuff right here. You see right there, that's the Heart Seeker. And as you can see, I picked up the Battle Pass rookie because I figured I'd be playing enough to actually do so. On the bottom right here is where you get all your goodies, where your customizables, and sometimes you get like a core and stuff like that. Sometimes the cores are good, sometimes they're trash. I think I have a core right here. Let's pick it up. Once again, the reason, again, why you want to do pistol, just to make it easier on yourself so you can learn to fight and not be in any danger and not be need to be carried in a team all the time. Because if you're dying all the time as melee, you're not doing damage. So you might as well be pistol, doing steady damage, learning to fight, and then come back and be in melee later. That's just my opinion. It could be, you could try to learn and get thromped around by monsters if you want to. But me personally, that's what I'm doing now. When I don't know a boss, I go in with the neutral pistol and then see what the boss is doing and do exactly what I'm doing right now. Learn to fight, learn what the boss does, and then come back with the melee weapons afterwards and kick his ass because I know what he's going to do now. That's just me. That's how I'm doing it right now. It's worked literally every time, and even points where I don't even know the boss or something like that, I can actually, if everybody else dies, I can just kill the boss alone because it's kind of like a little bit of an anchoring. So I think, see, I want to do this. I've already done it, but my weapon my pistol weapon does like nothing to him, so I don't want to be carried for that. So let's see, we can do a Terror Behemoth. I think I can harm that. I think I need lightning, and I don't have lightning for that. I do need a Terror Patrol. So we'll do that, and then we'll wrap it. I think Terror Patrols, I have to put lightning on, and hopefully it'll be fast. But yes, so pretty much with finding friends, what what I'm doing right now, this wouldn't be an issue because we just instantly pop something and it'd be fine. We won't have to worry about, you know, being in a queue. And like even if you got like another friend that's to hang out with you, then you only got to worry about getting 2 people into the queue or 3 to 1. Even though it's fast because it's like just in the morning, like it's not going to take that long right now to do this. We're going to wrap it with this. All right. Terra Armor. So pay attention to whatever the bosses are. You do not want to go in unprepared and pretty much get carried because you're going to die if you come in with bad gear. so you want to make sure that you come in with a proper resistance, and the game literally tells you what the proper resistance is. So you don't have to guess. No cell power. Why is there no cell power on this? Oh wait, no, you're not. Bring that in. I transmog this gear because this gear was ugly. All right, this has no cell power. Let's do that. All right. What is this? A Skarn. Oh boy. All right, so I'm just gonna beat the hell out of Skarn. We don't need pistol for this. We wanna make sure that we do this properly. Skarn is shock weapons, and I have a bullshit shock weapon on my my sword. So we're just gonna beat up Skarn real quick. Zia win, like, hun, come on. Alright, whatever. We're ready anyway. So as you can see right here on the right hand side, it says you need Terra Armor, which is the Earth Armor, which you saw I just put on. And then the shock weapon right here, which is the shock weapon that you saw that I just put on right there. I really need to upgrade this weapon. I don't know why I have it. Oh, I know why, because I have the lightning pike. But I want to use this. So we're going to use this. Oh, I should have used the pike because I have to stagger behemoths. Whatever, we're going to kill it. It's like Terror rated 3. Alright, let's go find him. Get this over with. Gonna be like right in front of us, somewhere easy, so we can just run right up to you and kill you. I love how smooth all this is now. Like, you see this, guy? This is actually running at 65 frames a second right now. I probably can get it better, but 65 frames ain't bad, so. Ain't even mad. Not mad at all. Wait, what? You over here? Yep. Oh. Did you really almost hit me with something? Oh. I'm not doing that. I'm not running over here for that. I'm good. Hi, buddy. Alright. Now, with most these type of bosses, with the Scar and they have the rock, you kind of want to use a greatsword or a hammer. Hammer actually really does good shit. And the reason being, knock his ass down. Alright, want to use my Q. Make sure I don't get hit by stuff. Get my Super Saiyan on. Do a lot of damage with the Q. Alright, you're gonna go that way. Dash out of there. I'm abusing my right click right now. Because I can, because he's so slow. Oh no. Sit down. Oh, there we go. I get hit there. Super Saiyan again. Got shocked by me. You wanna mess around and die like in 10 seconds, bro. I think the only thing that's gonna be a danger is when he does that spin. You got him frozen. GG. Good-ish. You hit me! How dare you! Oh, the spin. Just talking about it. And he knocked me out. That's awesome. Just gonna get up. What? Alright, that's cute. This was saying that it's the damn spin that would be a problem. Me being too greedy, trying to kill him quick. Cost myself the S. Because when you die, you pretty much don't get it. I don't think I've ever seen him. Did he set him on fire? Or is that really? No, he didn't set him on fire. But I don't think I've ever seen him be on fire. He's trying to run, I think. Alright. That really hit me. Okay, game. Yeah, right. There's no way he should have got away from that. I'll take one. Oh. Is it for that? There he is. Never, buddy. Go here and die. Mad you killed me. Alright. I don't know how I got killed that one time though. I did the same thing I just did there, and he was like, nope. Sit down. Alright, come over here. Power up. This is also a part of the quest I need to do. So I need to get 30 of the Terra Orbs. It kind of makes you level up, because you need the orbs to get gear to level 85, and then you need them for 95 as well. Yikes. So you kind of need to do it. I couldn't see because of the damn camera. Awesome. Kind of cool when he's frozen. Oh, hi. Gonna shoot that backwards, isn't he? Backwards. Yep. He's out of there. That was fun. Friggin' B could have died. The cool thing about this game is that it's cross-play, and Nintendo and Xbox are actually playing nice, which is nice to see. So that's all I got for you guys this video, other than me dying, being impatient. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Be legendary, and good luck on everything. Good luck on your drops. Hopefully you get the drops that you want to get. Peace.